sweep. The ball falls. baby. How's he at practice? Really? What up, big dog? What you doing? Barrett, yeah. Yeah. Well, the good thing about that doctor that they are going to, he uh, he's got a big athletic background. Like he played for a while, and so he's pretty aggressive with that. So I mean, he probably was like, well, I'd probably done the same thing. I'm just glad you didn't get hurt. You know, ain't no doubt about it. Well, I think he's disappointed in my coaching because what he told me last year, he's like, look, all you got to do is get out of the way. Just get out of the way. We got our butts kicked. He's like, won't even talk to me. I'm like, I tried to get out of the way. Yeah. Like, dang. Appreciate that, coach. I've never had the grape. I think you might do. I think I'll have that one. Yeah, yeah. I saw it up there, and I was like, great. I was glad. I was hoping you'd bring back a grape. Drew, would you like one? I'll love it. I'll have 14 of them. Yeah. What's in it? I don't care. Don't tell me. Now, whenever you're ready to pray and national anthem, we figured we'd get a little pregame music going. But whenever you're ready, we ready. After they get through stretching. Yeah. Zach Bryan. I'm 100% all in. Oh yeah. These things are money. I gotta stop eating them though. Too much dang sugar in my body. I'm telling you. I do good. Oh yeah. Get you one. You don't like them? You don't like sour stuff? Oh no, they're sour now. They'll pucker your butt up. I would rather have sour than I'd rather have sour than anything. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but oh yeah. Oh
in the opening kickoff.
And we're here at another beautiful night here at the Hole with a little bit of a special, a little JV football, Thursday night football, not on the NFL Network, but on SCA Live. And we got here tonight, special guest, elementary headmaster Drew Lane, also elementary head football coach Drew Lane, and past SCA Live production crew / cameraman.
Yeah.
Tonight,
Good memories.
Yeah, tonight he's on the mic with us. Also, Coach Amy Green up here, and you'll probably hear him as well. We're here to broadcast a little football. First, little pooch kick down to around the 28-yard line. That's where the Cougars will take over with Win Dunn getting on it. And
Kick is fielded by number 8.
Drew,
Right about the 20.
first off, let's talk about JD's recovery, surgery 2 weeks ago. And tell me kind of where he's at.
Okay, so, well, JD had a great time, great surgery. He did really well. Everything came together really cleanly, and he's already back at PT. I think he's actually on his
Apex PT?
Exactly right.
Perfect.
the best.
That's right.
Left-hand side, number 1.
So he is doing a great job. Got a lot of mobility already, so
Well, good.
he's looking good. He's very hopeful for the future. So
Good. Well, while we were talking there, Cougars, Jaden Clark got a no gain on the toss right there from Baldwin. This young JV team has shown signs of life early in the year. You know, we go up to prep week 1 and just get absolutely destroyed. But since then, we dominated PCS, dominated East Rankin, and now looking to go 3-1.
The 20's tripped up in the backfield.
Mix up in the backfield there.
yeah, just a little miscommunication right there. Some visible frustration by our guys.
Yeah.
Just a little cleanup here and there, and that spring's open. But
And 20 Conway Carver, he's a pretty explosive athlete.
Yes, he is really coming to his own. He actually played. He was a guard for me, and in Pee Wee, I always look for those tough, get after him type kids. He was a smaller kid, but he really got after it. So I'm proud to see that he's getting in the backfield and getting some touches because he does get after it. Good motor.
And falls incomplete. Looking at it for big Caleb Williams. Caleb last week, massive game.
Oh yes, he looked unstoppable last week.
Yeah. 3 long TDs for Williams from Baldwin last week, and right there looked like he misfired. Threw it a little bit behind him, maybe catchable, but going to bring up 4th and about 12. Not the way the Cougars wanted to start.
Yeah, they didn't look focused, didn't look sharp. I fully expect them to tighten it up right here in the next drive and be ready to go. But just a little off. Blocking just wasn't quite there. Mesh points weren't quite there.
Decent snap off the side of the foot.
Let's get a good roll.
And that's gonna fall probably around the 43. I mean,
yeah,
we've had better efforts out of the punter. I will
Yes.
confess, but our defense.
at this level, you want the kids learning, and there's still a little bit of a learning curve, especially when it comes to special teams in JV. So, that is one area that it does require a lot of time and energy on. So,
excellent point there.
Yeah.
From a special teams aficionado.
That's exactly right. I'm going to stick up for special teams.
Yeah, good point. Well, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. And Coach Green was commenting earlier on they look like they got some skill guys, and I agree. So let's see. It should be a pretty good matchup here. They look to be out of shotgun, throwing the football around. We got good skill guys, so could
be a good matchup.
Yeah.
A little flinch right there, but they didn't catch it. But
motion inside handoff. Not going to get a whole lot there. Good job by the Cougars.
Handoff number 1 looks like
well. We swarmed the ball really well, very aggressive, and that's one thing I've noticed about these guys. Last week they were really aggressive to the ball, really swarmed it, and that's what you got to have on defense. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to get after it.
And look, if you look out there, I mean, we got good athletes.
Oh, absolutely.
Pretty much everywhere. You got Sudduth, Reed over there. You got Williams, Clark, Caffey, Conway, a little inside screen. I mean, a little screen, wide receiver screen, and
we recovered pretty well. Just as I was talking about that aggressiveness, they
hit you with the screen. Hit you with the screen. That was a little bubble screen. That's right.
That's a real good play call.
Got about 6 on the play, so we're going to bring up third and a manageable 5 from the 39-yard line of the Cougars. Shotgun 2x2. And that'll be an offsides.
Again, taking advantage of our aggressive nature.
Looks like Steed and Reed. Yep, Steed and Reed. Try not to rhyme there, but I, in fact, did. And it's going to be a first down. Oh, nope, not going to give them a first. It's going to be third and right at 1 yard. So I misspoke. It was 3rd and 6. So 5-yard penalty. Bring up 3rd and 1. And, you know, the Cougars in this age group, they are, like you said, super aggressive. They have a tendency to fire off the football and jump the snap, and right there it cost us.
Yeah. You know, at this age, you're still learning how to control some of that aggression.
Inside handoff.
It's hard to coach. It's hard to coach aggression, and, you know, glad to see that we are getting after it, but we got to be a little more disciplined. But, hey, that's part of growing at this age.
Right there, Miller Davis comes up, sheds the blocker, and sticks the Lamar Raider running back for about 1.5 yard loss. Going to bring
excellent play by Miller. Excellent play.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Stuck him and got him into that 4th and short situation.
And timeout Raiders. We're going to take a quick break with them, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds. We would like to thank Landry Adcock and Landmark Surveying for continuing to be an unwavering supporter of SCA Cougar football and SCA Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars!
This is Chris Curley of Main Street Realty. We would like to thank our customers for the support over the last 17 years as we've served you. We now have locations in Richland as well as McGee, serving a 5-county area. We have a team of experienced agents here to help you with all your real estate needs. We can be reached at our McGee office at 601-849-3226 and in our Richland
SCA Live.
Yep, SCA Live. And we're back. Got to get a little bit of action on the cheerleaders here. My daughter involved there. Looking less than athletic, but less than enthused. Coach Green's granddaughter in there.
Oh, yeah.
So we have some vested interests in the cheerleading that's going on tonight at the
Hall. We got a big play early right here in this drive, 4th and short.
That's right. Shotgun, and they're probably going to be in that formation all night. That's kind of their inside slant, and Conway – I'm not saying that he saw the ball, but he was right there on him. And
excellent coverage on him. You know, he didn't get his head around, but he was with him step by step.
Yeah.
Tune in on the game. Go to SCA Live.
You
somebody at home that's willing to watch the football game. SCA live stream.
You hit it on the head. Great job by Conway there. Appreciate the shout out by Coach Green right there.
Huge shout out.
Maybe we'll get some listeners.
Numbers bumping up.
Yeah, maybe get some listeners. But turnover on downs, like you said, balling under center here. Looks like Clark and Sudduth in the backfield. There's a quick pitch to Clark.
There you go.
And not bad by Clark there.
No.
Looks like he picked up about 2 or 3.
Yeah. If I'm the coach, I'm looking just to see a little bit better execution than what we had on that first drive, and just, you know, regardless of the outcome, but we need to execute and be a little bit cleaner than what we were on that last drive. Starting off with some positive yardage there, so.
Absolutely. Coach Jordan, Coach Warren do an excellent job. So I anticipate us to move the football this possession. Shotgun. Baldwin can spin it. There's a quick pitch to Williams.
Stay with your blocks.
Miss.
There you go.
Good. And there's a flag on the play, but it looks like they're going to get Conway for like a crackback block, but I'm not sure that it was illegal. You know.
I didn't see anything just blatantly, being called right there. It is called against them, but matter of fact, right before that flag was thrown, I thought they were doing an excellent job on the perimeter, blocking, using their feet, creating leverage.
Yeah. I mean, look, it looked like a clean block to me, but from the White Hats' vantage point, yeah, he called
him for holding. But again, we've got those Simpson colored glasses, so.
Speak for yourself, not me.
Yeah, you have to be a little more unbiased on the radio, but I'm unashamedly going to have
start.
Simpson
Yep.
colored.
Yep.
All right, so we started off really sharp with that good sweep. We come back with the sweep to the right side, and now we got 2 back-to-back penalties. So
yeah,
kind of rearing its ugly head again.
Yeah, false start on Williams out there. Just tried to get a head start on them and got popped. So 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter for the young pup Cougars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a good group of kids. I've coached all these boys. Very intense kids. Athletic, get after it, good motor.
He's got some. He's got Conway. Just overthrew him. He was. He had him there. Had a step on him, just overthrew him, and really he had time.
Yeah.
He could have waited just a little bit longer, let him clear that defender and give him an easier throw.
The line did an excellent job. Now, Lamar has some big guys up front, but we seem to be holding our own really well, and I think he did have a little he had some time there, so he's going to have to fill that out a little bit. Just trust his guys some.
3rd and 15 here. I think you go up to the big fella.
Yeah, you got to look for some mismatch right here.
Yeah,
use that talent that we have outside and
got him in the slot.
Give him a chance.
Looks like they're rolling the coverage over to him.
Rolling it over. Okay.
And just a quick out, trying to take the top off and get him with the quick out there. Maybe make some yards after catch and just a hair outside of his grasp.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him catch that, and hopefully, like I just said, you want to let your playmakers get them in space and maybe something busts open, and couldn't quite reel it in. Like I said, we're just a hair off tonight. Hadn't quite cleaned it up like we need to.
4th and 15. Reed back to punt. Good snap. And
much
good
better.
Punt. Yeah, much better punt.
All right, we need to stop it. Don't let it heads up play right there. Heads up play to keep it from rolling.
Yep, that was Baldwin. Got on it for so it stopped the Raider bounce, and the Raiders will take over at their own 47.
Mm-hmm.
So Cougars defense, a lot of playmakers on the defense. I expect us to be 3 and out here, or get our hands on the football, try to turn them over.
Continue to be aggressive, just be disciplined, watch the ball, and I feel like we'll be in really good shape here.
Shotgun snap. Rolling right.
Good job.
And
ball.
Fumble. Oh.
No.
Sacked it looked like.
Calling him down. I do not agree with that.
2 questionable calls by the White Hat in the last 2 minutes. Going to be a sack. Looked like Steed on the tackle. Need a number for 17. Not sure exactly who that young man is. We're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants. We don't really have a roster.
I wish we had a roster here to look at.
But great job by the defensive end for the Cougars.
That's it. Stay disciplined.
2nd and 20. And there's the blitz.
Yes.
Ball's up.
Yes.
Picked by Williams. He's going to walk in for a touchdown. Pick 6. Great job by the defensive front to get their hands up, bat it up in the air. Williams grabs it, picks it off, and runs it about 36 yards for the pick 6.
Excellent play. Just showing that athleticism. We continue to have that aggressive rush, and we got through there, and we're all up in his face, and that caused that ball to sail, and we were able to run it in.
The score with 1:32 left in the first quarter, 6-0 Cougars.
Sorry about the camera work, folks. We're doing them both. Our cameraman is down. He's down in the concession stand, and so bear with us on the camera here.
Skeleton crew tonight.
Yeah.
Skeleton crew.
So we had a little audio call right there instead of a video. Rolls out. Clark walks in for a 2-point conversion.
Did a good job. He shook off that one defender there, was able to keep his balance and get it in there for that 2-point play.
And that will be the first score of the game. Cougars strike first, 8-0 Cougars. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after these commercials.
Office at 601-326-3030. We look forward to the opportunity to serve you.
Family owned and family run, Zip's Restaurant has been providing McGee with great food, including the Zip Burger and special sauce, for over 50 years. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor for SEA Cougar football. And we're back. Cougars 8-0, kicking off to the Raiders. And, yep, squib kick down the middle. Raiders get on top of it and around where they started.
Kind of a reactionary play by the Raider there. He probably ended up saving them several yards because that was on a line drive.
No doubt, no doubt. The Raiders will start at the 33. And, I hate to say I called it, but I called it last possession. Felt like we were going to get a turnover. Pick, got it done.
Yeah.
Pick
Well, like
6.
I said, no doubt that the athletes we are putting on the field right now,
Absolutely.
they are doing an excellent job locking up defenders. You got a little bit different formation now, kind of under center.
And there's a toss pitch to the right. Great job right there by Conway, flying in from that slot cornerback position and chopping his legs out for about a 3-yard loss.
Excellent job.
And you see that burst by Conway. He's got some explosiveness to him, and he's got some physicality to him.
Yeah, he really does.
He's really a combination of size and speed and athleticism, and he'll hit you.
Yeah.
He will absolutely hit you.
Yeah, good kid. He just, and like I said, he's, from a young age, he's had a really high motor, and I'm glad to see him getting in there and mixing it up.
There's a snap, looking right. Look like
Wrap
another.
up.
Great job again by Conway.
Yeah, we're really pressuring that quarterback. It's a pretty good throw, a little high. Good job by the receiver making that catch, but even better job by the Cougar defender there to wrap him up and drive him in the dirt.
No doubt. And again, Carver drove on that quick screen out to the right, and just that high ball right there just allowed him to get there before the receiver was allowed to do anything.
Yep.
So another no gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 13, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, Cougars 8, Raiders nothing. We'll take a quick break
That'll be the end of the first quarter.
and return
Simpson
right
Academy
after these messages.
Cougars 8, Lamar.
Call Anthony Smith and 49 Service Center at 601-847-6700 for all of your automotive needs, and they will get you situated. They have been a proud supporter of Cougar Athletics and Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars! Come see Dr. Frank Wade at 149 Pediatric in McGee for all of your health care needs. Dr. Wade has been supporting the McGee community for over 35 years, and he has been an unwavering supporter of the SEA Cougar football program and the SEA Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars! Come see Dylan Sanford and all the wonderful people at Assured Partners in McGee, handling home, auto, life for you and your family for over 50 years, and they are a proud supporter of Simpson Cougar football.
He said that they should.
And we're back, just talking about Taylorsville homecoming tomorrow night. Just some coaches' corner talk. A couple of coaches from Mize, and Mize came out and really hammered Taylorsville in the first game of the year.
Had a lot of success running the ball against Taylorsville, and like Coach Green said, they've got a lot of talent. Taylorsville always has
a lot of good athletes for sure.
A lot of athletes, so we need to be able to rein that in, kind of slow the game down, and keep those guys contained. So I feel like we'll have a pretty good matchup against them.
Yeah. Well, that's the scuttlebutt for sure, and hopefully we can come out, jump another level. And there's the quick pass. Looks like it's two defenders. Looked like Caffey and Clark just kind of collided right at the point of interception. Really good job by both of them. And going to bring out 4th down and about 12.
I'm really impressed with what we're doing defensively so far.
Oh, absolutely. And, last year about the Taylorsville game, you didn't really know if we were for real, 1-3, kind of where we are now. And then that Taylorsville game really –
It gave us kind of almost an identity early in the season. We were kind of listless there.
Just like
early.
Hey, we can beat a perennially good public school team,
right,
and really dominated them. I mean, it was 24-6.
Yeah.
And then
we really controlled that game. And I think it kind of springboarded us into our district.
For sure, into that run all the way to the state championship.
Exactly.
It really sets up similar with our schedule. I mean, our schedule is tough. The last 2 years, the MAIS has done us no favors with our scheduling, but we really have the ability in the team to kind of go on the same type run of last year.
Oh, no doubt.
And look, coaching change at Copiah, you don't know how good they're going to be. They beat us in the regular season, the only other loss last year. In the regular season, and could we run the table? And I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but I think tomorrow would be a great test yet again to see where we are.
Much like last year, I think it could be a springboard for us and really help us kind of establish what we want going into deep into district play, and getting some of our guys back. I know we talked about JD being out, and we lost our punter Jack, and even some of our playmakers we're getting a lot of them back. So
Duncan back,
Duncan's
McKinney
coming back,
first.
Barrett's coming back.
That's right.
I'm excited to see us kind of emerge out of that game, and
I'll be interested to see how we reintegrate Barrett. I mean, look, he is one of the straws that stirs the drinks.
Right.
I mean, he's been the starting quarterback for 3 years, and when you lose him 2 weeks before the regular season, you're flying around by the seat of your pants trying to figure out what you're going to do.
Exactly right. You go all summer, and I can speak personally. With JD, we worked all summer with our kicker and the punter, working on the kicking battery. And, when that is suddenly kind of taken away from you, you do lose that that momentum and that identity. You know, so when you lose Barrett 2 weeks before, all that stuff that you've worked on, you know, goes out the window for a while. And like you said, we're kind of scrambling.
And all of a sudden, you got to make choices like, do we throw probably our second best quarterback, but coincidentally, he's our best running back, our most explosive offensive player.
Exactly.
Him and Funchess.
Do you stay with what you have worked on, and
right.
or do you try to create a different offensive mentality?
Identity.
Exactly.
That's right.
To let's get you through that. So I'm excited to have him back. I'm excited to see our guys get not quite 100%, but close, about as close as we've been all year.
Sure.
100%, so.
I think Kennedy's still out Ben, and I think that it's like a virus in their house. I seen John Caden sitting over here.
Caden's
he's out of
sideline.
I don't know what he's dinged up with.
Excellent block by number 5. Right
Williams sprung by the block, and he after the 5-yard penalty, he makes about a 20-yard carry there into Lamar territory. First down.
I think we continue working these edges, using this speed that we have and these athletes, and just continue working these edges and wearing down those big guys up front.
Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with that strategy. I mean, it worked right there for sure, and it looks like we have the better athletes, and we just keep hammering it.
Yep.
I am excited about the high school team, just to kind of see what this team was supposed to look like coming out.
Yeah.
I think when you get Ben back, maybe the PCS game, the Brookhaven game, then all of a sudden, if we can keep everybody healthy, we got a full complement of players, and we get to see actually what we're about.
Exactly right. We do have a lot of seniors this year. We were really set up for to have a good run. So I'm excited to see them all back together and really kind of what we wanted to see. When we were all exactly.
Yeah, 5 weeks ago.
Powerful run right there on that last play.
A little counter, number 20 on the inside.
Looked like Conway on the carry, about 3. Looks like a late flag.
Yeah. Hard run by Conway. I mean, we can't say enough there, but he really attacked the hole, but he was met, had a hard hit right there.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the Raiders face mask. So that'll be the 15-yard variety. So that'll really push them close to the red zone, right on the edge of the red zone, into the red zone at about the 19-yard line.
We're finding a little rhythm here. We're finding a little bit of kind of clean it up a little bit, and we're starting to see our guys settle in. So.
Oh, did he? So we got away with a false start, but we'll take it.
Yeah. I would have just said motion. That's all I would have said.
Sudduth with the inside handoff. Not going to get
Excellent
much.
job by the Raiders. Number 54 really busted up in there.
And another flag. Looks like it's going to be on us.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy up there.
Yes.
Their front did a really good job getting through right there. Met him at the line of scrimmage. Again, I don't know what the call here is.
Yeah, it looks like, yep, Sudduth just running his mouth a little bit too much there.
Yeah, got to be disciplined right there.
Yeah, that's right. Just
football's a physical game. You're going to get hit. You're not going to find some success every single play, and just got to corral that in a little bit. Be smarter. Help your team out.
I literally could not have said it better. That's exactly right. Play to the end of the whistle, but then you're done until it's whistled back into play. And right there, just a little bit of frustration, and let it hurt his team.
That was, it's almost the exact same thing that I taught with my Pee Wee team tonight at practice. Was we want to be tenacious, we want to be aggressive, but we also have to be smart.
And
excellent catch right there.
Yeah, and we missed it on the camera, but. Great catch right there by Williams. Great pitch and catch from Baldwin all the way down to around the 2-yard line. So tried to cover.
You're going to have to get your cameraman back by Friday. Or
no doubt. We tried to cover that up, but it's questionable up here in the press box too with the windows the way that they are. You're having to lean when you get in these
lean,
corners closest to the press box, and we got right there. So 1st and goal at around the 4-yard line. Well, yep, 4-yard line. So about a 30-yard pitch and catch from Baldwin to Williams.
A little split backfield offset.
And there's the handoff to Sudduth. He looks like and there it is. Touchdown Cougars.
Yeah, great job.
Sudduth, touchdown, 4-yard run. Going to put the Cougars up 14-0, pending the extra point. 6 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the half.
Yeah, way to make up for that penalty a while ago. Hard run to the right side right there.
And look, great blocking. I mean, he had a highway to run through.
I think any of us in this booth probably could have got that one in.
100. Well, I don't know about that.
I don't know if it's 100%.
Yeah, I almost said 100%. Then I remembered I'm not very agile these days, so I probably couldn't have made it through there without getting.
We might be giving ourselves too much credit.
Yeah.
But we're trying to give that offensive line a lot of credit there. Okay,
there's the handoff to Clark.
Good job.
And good hard run for the 2-point conversion. And that will bring the score 16-0 Cougars. 6 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the half. We will take a quick break after these sponsors.
The score was 6 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the first half.
High school guys come out and score.
And we're back. Cougar cheerleaders doing an excellent job tonight, making sure the Cougar fans are live and loud, and they have been all night long. And so 16-0 Cougars. And there's the kick. End over end. Gets it at the 20. Up to the 30.
Way to stay in your lane.
And knocked out around the 33-yard line. Flag on the play. Looks like that's going to be, well, I don't know. Looked like Cash Lewis on the stop. I thought initially it was going to be on them, but now I think it's on us. Yep.
Yeah, we just have got to be a little smarter when we finish the play. Like we were just talking about earlier, it is a physical game. You're going to get knocked around. Got to be smart.
That's right. That's exactly right. Just another one, just the discipline. Just got to stay disciplined. Got to keep your emotions in check until the whistle blows, and then you can go hit somebody.
Right. That's the key to being an excellent football player is being able to play with emotion, play with aggression, but be able to contain it and control it in an environment that helps your team succeed.
Yep. Again, couldn't have said it better. That's exactly right. And 2 personal foul penalties in the last 4 plays. And so we just got to reel that in. So Lamar's going to start at their own 48, good field position, 5:58 to go in the half. And handoff, inside handoff, flag on the play.
Looks like he picks up about 9 on a carry.
Going to be close to a first down, but it's in the area of holding.
That flag came out pretty quick.
Yeah. If I had to make a guess, I would say it is holding on Lamar, but let's see. No, personal foul. Hands to the face mask. So,
got a gift there.
Yep. So that'll be a 15-yard. That'll be actually a net minus 25 because they gain 10 and it brings it back to the line of scrimmage, and then 15 more, because it's not like I guess the face mask could have helped propel, but
Right.
but it looked like he had a gaping hole and just
I fully expect them to come back to that play pretty quick, because they did have an opening there, and that was probably one of their more explosive plays of the night.
Oh, absolutely. There's a snap. Quick swing pass out to the running back. Good hard running by number 1 by the Raiders, and made one man miss and got back most of it right there. About an 18-yard gain, 19-yard gain.
Good job by one to getting out in the flat, making a good play.
Look, got his
ball.
head turned.
Yeah.
I thought there was no way he was making that catch.
I really didn't think he was going to catch it, but he made a good play on it, turned upfield, and got most of those yards back and then some.
Yep. Second and, let's call it 6. Inside handoff.
Yeah, say it's kind of a draw back to that side. This time it's to the right.
Handoff off the right side.
And that will be around a 4-yard gain. So,
4 on the play.
going to be second and a long 2.
It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Sorry, third and a long 2.
Got to go back
maybe
to being
3.
disciplined right here. Aggressive but disciplined. Yeah, I would try if I was him. Oh,
False start. False start by their right tackle or right guard.
Front.
And that'll move them back.
That'll move the ball back 5 yards.
So going to be 3rd and 8.
that helps out a lot.
3rd and 8 for Lamar.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you're not guessing a pass or run. I mean, obviously you potentially pass here. If you run, you can adjust and rally to the football and
yeah, it plays into the strength of our defense, that aggressive nature we had earlier. You know, with 3rd and long, it lets us not play on our heels so much, and we can really press right here, which is what we do.
And blitz coming.
Oh, good hitch.
Yep, good job right there by Lamar.
Look, I actually think we played that defensively. I think we played that pretty well. We actually had good press coverage, but an even better hitch play on that outside.
Yep. So good pitch and catch by Lamar. They're in a little bit of a hurry up. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the half. And there's the inside handoff. And good hard running. Gonna give him. Yeah, looks like he's around the 35. It's gonna be 2nd and 5.
You know, we had that last drive for us was, we had a lot of success. Now I think Lamar's, they're kind of finding their own little groove here now in this drive.
They are. They've put together a good drive after that face mask penalty. Oh,
good
really
tackle.
Good tackle right there by guess who? Conway. Carver, great tackle right there. Really saved a huge gain. Looked like he had the edge, and Carver shot in there and got him down.
Just good sound tackling really helps, get you out of, that first down. And, when the offense have to keep converting 3rd downs, defenses will win some of those 3rd downs.
High snap. Oh, and that's going to be close.
Yeah,
that's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he's not going to have it.
I think we're still about 2 yards short, maybe 1.5 yards short. High snap kind of threw the timing off just enough to allow us to.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That is so important, those snaps being for the timing of the play, for the timing of the blocks.
Exactly right. A lot of teams take that for granted, and at the JV and junior high level, and even at the Pee Wee level, having a good center that can give you the ball in the same spot every time.
And looks like he
puts a coach at ease.
Got enough for a 1st down. Another subpar snap though.
That one
quarterback did an excellent job.
Pulled him to the left right there, but again he made a good play. The running back kind of hesitated. He saw it happen. Again, Lamar making some hay out of this drive here and getting something positive out of what should have been a busted play.
Going to throw it to the end zone. Looks like we got good coverage, but
got away with offensive.
Did it look like a push? It looked like a push off.
Oh yeah. It was very much a push off.
Looked like Dunn was there, but kind of just extending
call
those
it.
arms, no call,
No call there, but
and came down with it. And that's what Wynn's saying is like,
yeah, I
you
think
know,
Wynn was actually in real good position to pick that, and they got away with offensive pass interference there.
absolutely. Side handoff looks like he's in for the touchdown, and he is.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Lamar. So Lamar strikes back right there and answers our scoring drive with a scoring drive of their own.
Yep. Answers back with their own drive. Again, we helped them out a little bit right there, and again, through my Cougar-colored glasses, I think they get away on that big play right there.
Oh, they 100%.
With a kind of a shove there, and
yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that was OPI, but sometimes, you know,
if they don't call it, don't go in the record book.
That's right. Shotgun going for 2 here. And there's the handoff, and it's close. Did he get in?
Let's see. I don't see any call. Oh, okay.
He did not. He did not get in.
That's big. That's real big.
So 2 minutes, 9 seconds to go here in the first half. Cougars 16, Lamar 6. We will take a quick break for our sponsors and be back right after this. We would like to thank Landry Adcock and Landmark Surveying for continuing to be an unwavering supporter of SCA Cougar football and SCA Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars!
This is Chris Curley of Main Street Realty. We would like to thank our customers for the support over the last 17 years as we've served you. We now have locations in Richland as well as McGee, serving a 5-county area. We have a team of experienced agents here to help you with all your real estate needs. We can be reached at our McGee office at 601-849-3226 and in our Richland office at 601-326-3030. We look forward to the opportunity to serve you.
And we're back. Want us to take a quick shout out for one of our commercial sponsors, People's Bank. Typically the voice of the Cougars on Friday night. You can find him Monday through Friday afternoon at People's Bank as the executive vice president, and that is Chris Kaufman. And they do such an excellent job at People's Bank. They will house your money. They will
Absolutely
let you borrow money. And love business in the community. Been in the community since 1908. Yep, 1908.
Yep, my grandmother worked at People's Bank, and I do all my banking through People, so highly recommend them.
And I'm not a mathematician, but that's 100+ years. That's a long time, you know. So
that's exactly right.
They're a proud supporter of the live stream and Cougar football. You know, Kaufman's been the voice of the Cougars for 12 seasons. 12 seasons and counting. That's right.
Hard to believe he's been doing it for 12 years.
It's crazy, I know. And we miss him when he's not here because then the B team has to come.
the talent gap.
Tom Brenneman of the world right here. You know,
the talent gap drops.
That's right.
We're the Jefferson Pilot. We're not the ESPN Prime.
Exactly. So shout out to People's Bank and Coach Kaufman. He will be back with us tomorrow night for the big game, the homecoming game against Taylorsville. There's the kick for Lamar. Gonna be fielded by Clark. Got a little bit of room. He's at the 50, makes one man miss. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Clark.
Looks like it may be coming back.
Oh, there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play.
You know, right during that commercial break, we were just talking about how we, could use these 2 minutes because we do have some explosive athletes. Let's see what this flag is.
Gosh dang it. And that's gonna wipe away. Yep. Clipping. So clipping on the Cougars. So that's gonna knock away about an 80-yard touchdown return for Clark. And the Cougars will have the football with 1:56 to go in the half.
Yeah. Negate. I mean, that's a huge Huge play.
Clipping.
A little chop block, clipping play, whatever you want to call it.
Or chop block, yeah.
Clipping against the Cougars. Around the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. The Cougars 27.
So going to bring it back to the 27th. Yeah, it looks like maybe a chop block.
Yeah, I hate to lose it right there, but I still feel like, you know, we've got a minute 56.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time for our guys.
Cougars take a timeout.
And timeout Cougars. So we'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll be back right after these messages.
Family owned and family run, Zip's Restaurant has been providing McGee with great food, including the Zip Burger and special sauce, for over 50 years. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor for SEA Cougar football. Call Anthony Smith and 49 Service Center at 601-847-6700 for all of your automotive needs, and they will get you situated. They have been a proud supporter of Cougar Athletics and Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars! Come see Dr. Frank Wade at 149 Pediatric in McGee for all of your health care needs. Dr. Wade has been supporting the McGee community for over 35 years, and he has been an unwavering supporter of the SEA Cougar football program and the SEA Cougar Livestream.
And we're back 16-6. Cougars with the football at their own 27. Minute 56 to go until halftime.
I think the game plan is still the same. I think, you know, just use our athletes on the perimeter. Lamar's giving us a pretty good cushion right there, 10-yard
I was
cushion. I'll be
thinking the
looking.
same thing.
There we go.
We got some. Conway. Pass back. Throw back to Conway. Touchdown. Looked like Miller Davis. Miller Davis made that pass. Very good job to get it out of his hand. Of course, the Cougar camera work is subpar tonight at the JV game.
They're going to have to just trust us.
Yep.
You know, it was a excellent play. Excellent play call coming out of the timeout. I was really hoping we would keep that timeout coming out of that flag, but it was well worth it to
use it. You're
to
right.
use it and get that play in, get it right. So
22-6, quick strike, 13 seconds on that scoring drive, and
when you're able to score that quickly, it really demoralizes the team. You know, who had Lamar had a methodical drive, had a lot of success on that last drive, and for us to just answer back within a few seconds, really puts a lot of stress on them.
22-6 Cougars. We will take a quick break and return for the rest of this half right after this.
Go Cougars! Come see Dylan Sanford and all the wonderful people at Assured Partners in McGee, handling home, auto, life for you and your family for over 50 years. And they are a proud supporter of Simpson Cougar football.
We're back. Cougars 22, Lamar Raiders 6. Minute 43 to go in the first half. And, you know, the camera work has been subpar. I mean, it really has been. And you know, we're going to try to bring you better action in the second half.
Yeah, do a little bit better job. The complaint department will be filling up soon. Look, I think
Kick by
just,
Reed.
watching these kids play tonight, seeing them compete, I'm very, very hopeful, for Simpson, the future of Simpson football.
Yeah, I mean, look, we have some good players in this group. Honestly, I think probably in the last, 3 or 4 years, this is probably the most cumulative talent all the way across the board.
Seeing them from the elementary perspective, the peewee perspective, I do know that, the last 2 or 3 classes that I've coached, there is a lot of talent there and could really, really help us make some runs in high school here in the future.
We typically, over the past, really since Coach Mangan, actually before, it seems like we have a lot of skill guys. It seems like what we lack is big bodies up front, just finding those guys to.
I think with
and there's the halfback throw, and he's open.
Wrap up.
And
I think we'll get a couple of those guys in our 7th grade class. We've got some 7th graders that have a good size, good athleticism that could help us in that offensive line front or defensive line front as well.
Look, I'm looking at one. Brody Hudson, he's a big kid.
Oh, yeah. Look, great kid.
And athletic.
Excellent kid. Look, I loved running a counter behind him last year.
Yeah, he's big and athletic. Little halfback pass. They watched us and replicated it.
Got to answer back, which is smart by them. A little zone read to the left.
And look,
running hard.
One is a good player.
Yeah, he's running hard, really hard.
Big, athletic, running back, shifty. And so it'll be a minute left, about at the Cougar 45.
Yeah. And look, I think even high snap.
High snap. We got a chance to get on it, and they dive on it.
Going back to that, that center, having that stability and that peace of mind.
Shoot, yeah. I mean, you shotgun. You're in the shotgun formation so much as the Lamar team. It really makes it tough when you can't snap it to your quarterback effectively.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
kind of the era that we're in now. Even like in Pee Wee, I run very, very few plays under center. We actually start with shotguns. Learning how to shotgun snap in the 4th and 5th grade, which was unheard of years ago. It was,
absolutely.
It was power out under center and
3 yards in a cloud of smoke,
exactly.
Cloud of dust, whatever that saying is.
Yeah.
Not a football guy, but.
No, that's pretty good. It's pretty close.
Yeah. So 3rd and a mile, around 3rd and 20. I mean, there could be an opportunity to get a pick right here.
Yes.
46 seconds to go here in the half.
Give a little cushion here. Play the DBs. Be smart.
Going
there it
deep.
Is. Good read by our DB right there. Good job.
And great job right there. And great job by Stamps. Looks like Corbin Stamps made a great play on the ball right there. Going to be a flag on the play. I think his excitement.
Now, see, I don't agree with that. He made a big play, athletic play, good read.
Yeah.
He wasn't taunting anybody right there. He was just excited, pumping his fist. I don't agree with that.
No, I don't either. Look, you hit it on the head. He's just excited, goes up, makes a play on the football, great coverage, comes down with it. He doesn't rear back and spike it. He just throws it down from his elbow.
He's just excited. And,
look,
and I'm not bashing the referees, but it seemed like that has been a little bit swayed to our side tonight.
Yeah, and I think sometimes the officiating they get too caught up in hey, this is like black and white.
Right.
And it really, if you're an official right there, you see the excitement on the kid's face. You see the play he made. It's like, hey, he's not doing it to taunt. He's doing it out of excitement.
Exactly
you let that thing go and you let him play. And you don't want
you don't want to put a wet blanket over that
Right.
enthusiasm.
It's still supposed to be fun. For
That's
the
right.
kids.
Exactly.
And you're
Exactly.
still supposed to be able to enjoy when you make a athletic play like that.
That's right. I 100% agree.
Can't take the joy away from them.
It looks like we're going to have an outstanding cheerleader dance. We got Miss Kara Walker up here, Miss Kara Polk up here. That's
Yep, she's ready to go.
She's ready to go. I see how hard they work at practice every week. She's got a great group over here that gets after it, and I'm almost as excited about the halftime show.
Well, you're a cheer dad. You're supposed to be.
As I am about the football game.
Yeah. Hey, I'd love to see us take another strike right here. You know, I'd love to see us go up top and really just.
Yep, 10 seconds in Canada. That's going to be the first half. First half score.
Just go ahead and let it
22
go.
Cougars, 6 Raiders. We will return.
Looks like the Cougars going to let the time run out for halftime. The players exit the field.
We'll return for the third quarter.
22 Simpson.
In about 15 minutes, we're going to grab some refreshments. Y'all stay with us.
Don't forget to visit your halftime.
Watch these great, awesome young cheerleaders get after it. We'll return after this.
Color commentary. Color commentary.
It's not working.
Get your body on that dance floor. Let's go. It's right here, gonna get you moving. Drop it down low, got me feeling the music. I'm in it for the win, body pop on the grooving. Turn it on up, don't start the movement. Can't stop, won't stop, yeah, we got this. Bring the fire, yeah, we bring the fire. Got that fire, got the move that we do, gonna levitate higher. We got that fire, we got that fire.
Good job, girls.
Thank you, Coach Green.
Led by Tara Polk. Under the tutelage of Tara Polk.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Quick half. No joke, they're ready to get out of here. Y'all want to see what I probably shouldn't say this. You see Chance's hair's back.
back with second half action. Cougars 22-6 over the Raiders. Raiders will receive in this second half. And there's the kick, end over end to about the 21. And up to the 35, up to the 40.
Yeah.
Looked like done on the tackle there.
Good return by Lamar. A little end over end kick about to the 20. I mean, good kick, but
Yeah, real good kick. I mean, you know, and I know that we do this purposefully in high school. We do a lot of pooching but I mean,
well,
to
you know,
the 20,
at this level, and even at our high school level, where you know when you don't have necessarily the leg to kick it out of the back of the end zone, what we try to do is you try to pooch it to create length of time. You know, you want to create some time. Let your guys get down there. I know in our game the other night, Friday night, that we had a couple of really good kicks by Parker, and we stopped him at the 20, 25 yard line, which is just as good as kicking it through the end zone.
That's exactly right. Pitch and catch right there by the Raiders. Looked like Williams on the stop.
6.5 yard penalty, second down.
So about 5 yards on the pitch and catch for the Raiders. 2nd and 5 from their own 47.
Oh, another high snap.
Another high snap. And Raiders just fall on it, so that's going to be a major loss, about a 16-yard loss. So
glad to see it as a Cougar fan. Glad to see it as a Cougar fan, but
look,
as a coach, that's I'm pulling my hair out.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, you love to see it, but you really want to see clean.
Yeah, you want to see
action.
Clean action. Exactly right. And, those kids are working hard up there, and truthfully, our D line is probably rushing him a little bit, and he's losing some of his technique. And as a former center myself, I know that when there's somebody really fast up front, you rush yourself just a little bit.
Yeah, good insight right there. Looked like Miller Davis on the pass defense. Going to bring up 4th and about 22. So should have good field position. Caffey back to return the kick. And, he's a really, really good athlete. A little bit quiet, but I expect him, as he continues to get acclimated, I expect him to make big plays as well. I know he's a great basketball player,
yes.
A pretty elite athlete. And if he can get the football, which is not going to get an opportunity here.
That's going to be shanked.
Yeah. Takes a Lamar bounce, but still doesn't get past the first down marker, and it's going to be about a 18-yard punt.
Yeah, I'd like to see our guys be a little more situationally aware of that. When that ball's shanked, let's get away from it. Let's not, let's learn right now. Let's not make those mistakes of
That's
touching
right.
a shank ball and giving them an easy first down.
And the returner who's seeing it should be communicating his butt off.
Exactly. And again,
getting your tail out of the way.
Those are things that they're going to have to learn and develop in the junior high ages. Being able to communicate, being able to talk, and being situationally aware. It's not just learning the plays anymore. It's having a little bit of a football IQ to it as well.
No doubt. Handoff there. Looks like, who was that on the carry? Jaden Clark. Looks like he got about 5.
Good hard run by him right there. Good inside run.
Good first down play.
Exactly.
Like
Get
you
us
said.
ahead of the sticks right there.
Great hard run. And look, Clark has done a good job all year. I mean, he surprised me a little bit with his toughness, his athleticism.
Yep.
He'll stick it in there and he'll hit you.
So, it's good to see that we have a little bit of a mix here of being able to run it hard inside as well as getting it out to our playmakers in the perimeter.
There's the pitch.
Yeah.
And
Got a quick toss to the left-hand
about
side.
2 yards on the carry. Going to be.
Yeah, look, kind of on the edge, little toss right there. 54 again, making a good play on it. He seems to be in a lot of defensive plays.
It looks like Clark's kind of hobbled.
He's a little ginger on that foot right now.
Hobbling off. Might have got dinged right there.
Yeah.
Going to be 3rd and a long 3, call it 4.
Yeah, 3rd and 3-ish. Maybe we see that little inside counter that they ran a while ago.
Quick pitch there to Williams.
Oh, excellent job.
And he's got some room and gets pushed out of bounds. Another flag on the play.
I mean,
We'll see what that looks
maybe
like.
they gave him a shove as he was getting out. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not either. I mean, the way it's going, heck, we've had so many personal foul penalties. I get gun shy. I got PTSD a little bit.
Right.
But
I'm not really sure what it was called on.
It seems like it would have to be on Lamar, unless we were holding out there. Which
No, I think Carver was about the only one out there, and he did a good job of keeping his hands clean. And again, I'm not really sure.
All right, well, here we go.
If it is personal foul against Lamar, it's a ticky-tack call.
I don't even know what that.
I'm not sure what.
It's on us, but I've never seen that call. Okay, so.
What did he say?
Unsportsmanlike. Yep. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
I'm telling you, I think I don't know why we're getting so targeted with.
Yeah, it looked like maybe he did the first down with the ball, and maybe that.
Again, I'm just not in agreement with that unless it is something
egregious, like in his face.
Well, against the other team, if you're taunting the other team or you're doing something derogatory.
That's right.
But
then
celebrating
you can,
first downs and stuff, it's still supposed to be a fun game.
Right. That's exactly right. I mean,
we're not playing chess here. We're playing a physical sport. Athletes out there giving their all and
highly competitive,
Exactly.
highly emotional.
Exactly.
I mean, it's what do you expect them to do?
They should be able to celebrate without.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10 in Lamar territory for the Cougars. They will assess the flag, but you still get the first down because you got the first down yardage, and it was after the play.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 40. Looks like a quarterback sneak.
I was going to say, I didn't see any handoff. It was quick up the middle.
Trying to get 4 or 5, just a quick punch right there behind the center.
Yeah.
And
allow him to get a carry right there. Again, he's an athlete in his own right.
Yeah, got 3 right there. So 2nd and 7. Looks like maybe a.
7 up the middle. Looks like he picks up about.
I don't know if I heard ball, so that typically means a fumble, but
yeah, I think Lamar was really hoping for a loose ball there. I didn't see a bean bag or anything come out, so.
Yep, so a couple of yards there, going to be 3rd and 2, and a quick water break here for the players and the officials. 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cougars 22, Lamar 6. We'll take a quick break after these sponsors for more Cougar football. We would like to thank Landry Adcock and Landmark Surveying for continuing to be an unwavering supporter of SCA Cougar football and SCA Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars!
This is Chris Curley of Main Street Realty. We would like to thank our customers for the support over the last 17 years as we've served you. We now have locations in Richland as well as McGee, serving a 5-county area. We have a team of experienced agents here to help you with all your real estate needs. We can be reached at our McGee office at 601-849-3226 and in our Richland office at 601-32.
And we're back here. Cougars, 3rd and 3. Good job on the hard count. Gets them to draw the Raiders off sides, and that'll be an automatic first down.
Yeah,
Good call there.
Good call. Kind of getting into the dog days of the second half here, and being able to sustain a drive. We're with 3 minutes left in this quarter. Love to see us keep that ball as long as possible and protect that lead.
Yep, that's right. Clock running, 3 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. Cougars 1st and 10 from around the 27-yard line.
Little rollout. It's a good pass. Oh.
And incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Looked like maybe Dunn on the play. Yeah, looked like it was intended for Dunn. We got a Cougar down.
Yeah, got a Cougar down. That's Carver. You hate to see that because he's just been everywhere.
Yeah.
We have an injury on the play.
All night.
Yep. Conway down.
On both sides of the ball.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Oh, yeah. John Boy gets him up quick. That Apex
That's it.
trainer right there getting him out off the field.
Absolutely. John Boy Pierce, Apex Physical Therapy, the best in the game. He's like Michael Jordan of athletic trainers in the state of Mississippi.
I will say this. I love John Boy. He took really good care of JD. When JD, against Hartfield, he was right there on that on the spot. He was making sure he was taken care of that night. He got him set up with the doctor and has been checking on him. So, not only does he do a good job with them, but he cares a lot about the kids. And,
he does.
Really, you can really see it. So that was an excellent hire by whoever did that in the Apex administration, getting that guy there.
Well, I agree. I think whoever made that hire is absolutely
did
a beast.
Did an excellent job.
Yes. So, but no, in all seriousness, Williams cuts it back. Looks like he's going to have about 4 or 5.
Yeah, a little bit different formation, almost kind of a hybrid type wing type formation, and just a little inside toss. And got a lot of ground on it. So.
And back to close it up on John Boy, when you're able to have these type people around your kids, around your community, around the school, I mean, it really is a asset, and you really want everybody to be that way, and he exemplifies that.
Yeah, he does take care of them, but he's also a good person, good role model for these kids.
Absolutely.
I love having him around, and
no doubt about it.
I know the kids do too. Coaches do too.
Looks like we just reset right there. There's inside handoff. He's going to kick it out. Sudduth makes one man miss.
Hard run.
A group of Raider tacklers bring him down after about a gain of 1.
Yeah, we got about 4th and 3 right here. About 4th and long 3.
Yeah, minute 54 and counting. So in a good spot right here.
Really in a good spot. Even if we don't convert it, time is on our side. I would like to see maybe some kind of something out to the edge, the wide side of the field, and just stretch it out and see if we can get to that stick.
Yeah, I think that's probably a pretty good suggestion. Let's see if Coach Jordan and the staff agree, and we can convert this 4th down.
Yeah. Had a little, exactly right. Had a little favorable matchup right there. Let's see if we can get it. Push.
And he's hard running. He might
excellent job running the ball.
Extra effort. He might have got it. It's going to be really close. And you know, Williams, you know, he's just a hard-nosed kid. Looks like he's –
I think that was a good play call. I think we had a really good play call for that. Lamar had a really good answer for it. But just, hey, you got to commend number 7 right there, really pushing, really digging, chopping his feet. You know, if he goes down with that first contact, he's probably going to turn over on downs, but really drove his feet and kept the chains moving.
That's it. That's it. Big-time run right there to keep the chains moving, and looked like he got dinged up a little bit, but I think he's going to be all right.
Yeah, he had a big night.
Williams. And so 1st and 10 from around the 16-yard line.
Yeah, about the 16-yard line. A little roll
and
out.
A little roll out, fake bootleg, and didn't fool that defensive end. He just stuck with his keys. And
exactly right. I think that's a really good defensive play, not getting sucked up inside there, kind of staying square with the line of scrimmage and reading the QB and keeping contained.
Yeah, and Coach Green makes a good point. You know, Braxton maybe didn't sell it like he needed to kind of suck that guy in. Yeah. No extension of the football.
You know, there is a certain level of theatrics when it comes to misdirection, and even when I tell my Pee Wee kids that we will, you know, we like to hide the football, we like to hide our hands. When we are not getting the ball, we'll hide our hands to the defense so they think it. So that's something he's going to learn, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Going into our final segment in the 4th quarter, Cougars 22, Raiders 6. Cougars driving, threatening to extend the lead and put another stamp on a district win here in the hole. We'll be back after this quick commercial break for the 4th quarter.
6-30-30. We look forward to the opportunity to serve you.
Family owned and family run, Zip's Restaurant has been providing McGee with great food, including the Zip Burger and special sauce, for over 50 years. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor for SEA Cougar football. Call Anthony Smith and 49 Service Center at 601-847-6700 for all of your automotive needs, and they will get you situated. They have been a proud supporter of Cougar Athletics and Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars! Come see Dr. Frank Wade at 149 Pediatric in McGee for all of your health care needs. Dr. Wade has been supporting the McGee community for over 35 years, and he has been an unwavering supporter of the SEA Cougar football program and the SEA Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars! Come see Dylan Sanford and all the wonderful people at Assured Partners in McGee.
And we're back. Start of the 4th quarter action. Snap. Pocket breaks down a little bit, moves out of the pocket, and looks like he got some positive yardage. Really good job by Baldwin to kind of really move around in that pocket, and then when it broke down, get what he needed to get.
To Lamar's credit, they covered it really well initially, and you know, he made a quick read and decided to use his feet, and you know, kind of got back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't really you know.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't really lose anything out of it. So
shoot, I thought he got a few yards. So just kind of got back to the initial line of scrimmage, maybe even lost a yard.
Maybe about a football length.
In
our
wasn't quite as athletic as I expected it to be.
You hoped,
I thought he got more than what.
Again, I commend Lamar on that play. I think they did an excellent job there, and even wrapping him up
Simpson Academy
to keep him at no gain.
And we're going to stay here with it, just talking about tomorrow night. you know, both of you guys, and we really need to get Coach Green a mic here to talk about all the homecoming festivities on campus, and it culminates tomorrow night with our homecoming court, and we'll have a homecoming queen, and hopefully we'll get a W to kind of cap it all off. But how has school been this week as far as with all the festivities?
It's as the elementary principal, it's something that is it's a lot of excitement, a lot of interesting things coming from public school. We did not have quite as much festivities and fun things, and I'm excited to see see all these elementary kids dressing up and really being involved in it. And you get to see this week I've seen Beetlejuice and Cinderella and all kinds of characters. Today was game board day, so we had some Uno characters.
I saw a lot of
Scrabble,
Twister. I saw a lot of Twister.
So look, it's fun. It's a lot of excitement. I'm ready to see kind of it all culminate tomorrow. And there's nothing like homecoming week at Simpson.
Oh, absolutely. And look, good play right there by the JV Cougars. Just didn't quite execute it at the highest level.
Just a touch out of the reach there.
It looked like, was that over to Reed or Conway? I couldn't tell.
I think that was number 2. Is that Reed?
Yeah, Spencer Reed.
Just a touch out here.
And
Carver's still kind of working his cramp out on the sideline. So. And
do you need to be able to make that catch, or was it just kind of out of reach? I mean, who did that fall on? And I'm not trying to put blame, but did we not lay it out there good enough, or was it a catchable football?
I like the location of the ball.
We're going right back to it, and incomplete.
Again, I don't mind that play call either, and defensively they let them play right there. But look, I think it was a good throw. I don't. Yeah. If you're looking, you're depending on who you talk to.
That's right.
A receiver probably should catch that.
Yeah. But
it would have been a good play if he caught that.
Reed really, he's a running back. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, he's a real good athlete. He
did have his hands, out there and made contact with the ball. So.
Yeah. Well, my father used to always say, if you touch it, you should catch it.
You should catch it.
And so,
and that's probably true.
If you touch it, you should catch it. And so.
We're up here and he's down there. He might think differently.
That's right. And long, deep pass down the right sideline. Almost picked by Caffey. Pretty good job of getting over there.
We actually had a better beat on it than their guy. He overthrew him. Good strong arm, good throw. But
yeah, I mean Lamar. I think Coach Green said it earlier in the pregame. He's watching them running routes, and Lamar has some good athletes. I mean, they have a couple of good guys. They're running back, a receiver, a couple of receivers, and their quarterback. They're all solid.
Yeah, and truth be told, they probably should have been throwing a little more vertically during this game, just because of that arm strength right there.
High snap again.
Yeah,
inside
handoff. Really hurt their, even when they are able to make plays.
And see, like you said, like right there, like just the timing.
Exactly.
And now all of a sudden you get a 4-yard gain, but because the blocking breaks down off the timing, we stop them at the line of scrimmage or for 1 yard. Looks like a Cougars down. Hopefully it's cramps. Not sure. Can't really tell who it is.
Well, I know they've been working really hard tonight, and it's been a little warm the last couple of days.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like. It looks like Adam Suddeth. Yeah. Looks like John has had more action tonight than he typically does.
Typically does, yeah.
I
think our guys, they're again, physical game, high intensity game, and they're probably getting a little dehydrated here.
6:28 to go in the ball game, and after watching Lamar and watching East Rankin last week, Lamar to me is clearly a better team.
They are.
I mean, and I know Lamar and East Rankin. I mean, it was nip and tuck. I think 27-28 is what Coach said earlier. But to me, I think Lamar's clearly got better players. So I don't know.
I think you're right. And truth be told, barring some of these miscues by Lamar, it probably would have been a little bit closer game.
Yeah.
again, the timing's been off, and I'm not trying to put it all on the center or anything like that, but they just really have not been able to get a whole lot of rhythm going down the field. I think they had one drive down there early in the game, but other than that, they just really have kind of shot themselves in their foot.
Yep.
Foot.
3rd and 8, looking to the left side.
Good coverage.
And,
almost a really good play.
Yeah, off the hands. Really probably should have made that catch. Clark was on the coverage and you know, kind of took a Magellan route back to the ball.
Yeah.
Kind of got himself in not great position.
Exactly. He
was great to start.
He had good coverage, and then number 4, he kind of made a little move right there, and he had an opening. He had an opening there. Probably should have caught it, honestly.
Yeah. He definitely should have. Not bad coverage right there, but
no,
to play the football.
And look, we've had really good coverage all night.
So out to the right, almost picked, overthrown.
Ball out to the right for Lamar, ball falls incomplete.
Would have loved to seen Dunn get his hands on the football. You know,
really would have liked to seen that.
Really hard worker, tough kid. Had some injuries that he has been overcoming, trying to get back, trying to get his speed back, and really tough, hard-nosed. Will stick his helmet anywhere, and would have loved to seen him pick that football off.
Where he lacks in size, he makes up with high energy and just being a good kid and
good
smart
teammate.
Kid, and exactly right, really good teammate, and would have loved to have seen him make that snag right there.
Absolutely. So we'll take over on downs around the 20-yard line, 6:17 to go. A score here probably puts a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, it really should. Time is definitely on our side.
Something happened there with the snap.
It was
Baldwin gets it, and it turns into a quarterback.
Very interesting play. Even if it wasn't by design.
Right.
It was kind of a QB sneak to the right, and then it turned into a little draw to the left. And
it looked like he mishandled it in some way, and then just everybody got packed in there. Braxton's so small, they didn't know where he was, didn't know where the football was, and he popped out on the other side.
Just kind of snuck out of there. So
reminiscent of the Alvin Kamara touchdown this weekend against Dallas, kind of in the funnel and then pops out.
Yeah, just kind of snuck his way out of there, and glad to see it.
2-point conversion.
Good hard run.
Yep, looks
Keep
like we got in there. I'm not sure.
Yep, he calls
we got in there. I couldn't tell who got in. Who got in right there? Clark.
Number 1.
Clark,
really
another
hard
run.
All our guys have really ran the ball, just really physical. Good to see them chopping their feet and continue to drive. We've gotten a lot of yardage after contact tonight, and again, even sustained our drive on the last possession with those hard runs. So.
Yep, you're right.
Glad to see that. Glad to see physical runners.
And look, I think our Cougar JV team is really poised to win the district. I mean, I think when you look at Leak, what they have, and we just saw the cheerleaders leading us after the touchdown, so the Cougars will kick it off. Nope, something's going on here. Looks like maybe a flag on the play.
I don't see any flags, but it seems like they're making us retry.
Yeah, it looks like
called another flag on us.
And
golly, I hate to.
Not exactly sure.
Knock the referees here, but it has really been slanted with the the penalty calls tonight.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what you call there. Didn't see a flag on the play.
Didn't see a flag.
So not exactly sure, but nevertheless, Cougars retry the 2-point conversion from the 8. And there's the handoff to Clark, and he's not going to get there. So,
not able to get it.
Yeah, so it ends up costing us 2 there, but still, Cougars 28,
well,
Lamar
the
6.
fact still remains that we have had really hard runners, really, running the ball really well. Number 1 gets up kind of gingerly right there. I know it's been a tough game.
And he was dinged up earlier, with his foot or some lower leg injury. Got back, and really he's a hard runner. He really is.
Really is.
He sticks his neck in there, and he'll pop you, and sometimes that results in getting dinged up yourself.
Kind of comes with the territory.
That's right. Cougars 28, Lamar 6, and looks like we're gonna go to 3-1
barring
on
some
the
complete
season.
meltdown. This time is just I think the time has just kind of run out for Lamar tonight. Even if they were able to quick strike, it's just don't simply have enough time. And the way we were able to methodically move the ball and
or talent. I mean,
yeah.
I think we're just a better football team.
We are, and it is evident. And again, I don't take anything away from Lamar. I think they do have a pretty good squad. They have shown some really physical, hard defenders tonight.
And they'll jump on it there and start about the 38-yard line, and 6 minutes and change left. But yeah, you're right. I mean, Lamar got a solid JV team, but I do think our football team, with the exception of the guys that recruit at a high level in the Jackson area,
right.
I mean, we have a very legitimate JV football team.
Oh, absolutely.
We're gonna beat or hang with anybody, and we're gonna beat the brakes off of teams that
exactly right.
Are average or a little above average. And I think that's where East Rankin was. I think that's where Lamar is. They're a little above average, got some athletes.
They do.
But we just have a little bit too much.
Yeah, we've had a lot of weapons. We put the ball in a lot of different hands tonight and had a lot of success in each one of those hands. So a lot of talent, shared the wealth.
And
got tipped there.
Yep. Ball deflected, still came down with the Raiders, and they're going to do the quick game here. That's about a 6-yard game.
Kind of almost like an accidental hitch route.
Yeah, going to be 2nd and 4. Another kind of questionable snap there.
Snap to the left.
And
it throws that timing off just enough to allow our defense to get in there. And
good job by Sudduth. And, Sudduth, he's had a couple of personal foul penalties on him, one unsportsmanlike, one personal foul. He plays with a lot of emotion, but he's a good player. I mean, he'll run up and hit you, and pretty good athlete there at that linebacker spot. And he's on the blitz here and really forces there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. I really
hope
this is intentional grounding. He really looked like he did not want any of him.
Yeah, in the pocket and not across the line of scrimmage. Should be intentional grounding.
I really think that he was just trying to get that out of his hands. He did not want to get hit right there. We have been in his face all night, and I think he was just making a business decision.
Right. Well, sometimes
sometimes you got to.
Yeah, sometimes you got to. Oh,
really?
Waving the flag off.
Really?
Flag off. There will be no penalty on the play.
Okay.
So going to be 3rd and 4.
3rd down and about 4.
Color me not surprised that they waved the flag off right there.
I'm trying to be as impartial, but I really feel like our officiating crew has been a little slanted in the penalties tonight.
So 5 minutes and counting here till the Cougars go to 3-1. Snap, looks like a flag on the plate. Offsides Cougars. Offsides Cougars.
Looks like we have a penalty on the play. Offside on the Cougars.
That'll be close to a first down. It will be a first down for the Raiders.
You still want your guys to play correctly and play within themselves and execute at a high level. Yes, we are up. Yes, we're going to win this game, but you still are working towards the next play and the next game and the next series. So you still want your guys playing smart.
Absolutely.
Picked
right there.
Interception by the Cougars.
And who was that on the pick?
Number 3. He really
Yeah,
sat. He
Miller
sat down.
Davis.
He sat down and read the QB and just the ball never had a chance. He really read that well. Sat down in that green grass and picked it off.
Yep, and Miller's a solid player too. We got a lot of those type players, and we're missing John Caden Kennedy, who's also a good player that fits that same mold of Sudduth and Davis and
Well-built
Williams. That's right.
Kids who give it all, and
that's right. Kind of that you can play really any level of the defense. You could throw them back there, and they can cover.
Exactly.
They can rush. You can put their hand on the ground.
Exactly right. They can cover. They can cover those flats. And the curls, and then, like you said, put their hand in the dirt and come off that edge and get in the face of the QB. And it's a gift to have kids that are able to be utility like that.
Absolutely. So first down, Cougars. Handoff right there to Williams. Good hard run up to around the 40.
Good hard run. You love to see it.
And he's a great football player, but he is a great basketball player as well.
Tremendous athlete.
Had him in the summer, and a couple of these guys, when they're on the basketball court, they are going to be our JV basketball team is going to be some type of good with all the size and athleticism that we have coming from the football field, and also the guys that are in there now.
He looks like a really tall kid. I don't know his height, but he's head and shoulders above everybody.
He's about 6'3".
Okay.
6'3".
And he's an 8th grader.
True 8th grader.
Wow.
So elite size and athleticism. And kicks out for Sudduth. And he's to the 35, the 30.
Chopping them feet.
Down about the 32-yard line. So that'll be a first down.
Cuts it back inside, keeps that clock running.
Yep. 3:50 and counting. Look, tomorrow night, an opportunity for our Cougars to get closer to 500. This is kind of when we made the run last year.
Right.
And I anticipate us to come out and beat the Tartars. I really do.
I do too. I think that the sky's the limit tomorrow night. I think excitement having our guys, most of our guys back, and like I said earlier, I want to see us execute within ourselves, execute the way that we were intending to from the very beginning, and really see what we can do moving forward.
Absolutely. I'm interested to see what they do with Brady McKinney now that, because I thought he progressed really, really well.
Brady did an excellent job.
Yeah,
and you could literally see him growing every play.
Yeah, and he's such a high IQ athlete, and I think what they do probably is they move him to receiver, and he starts helping the offense on that side, and then defensively maybe a little bit of safety or cornerback and helping our back end a little bit. But
look, I think Brady would be an excellent slot guy.
Yeah,
I think,
absolutely.
Again, he's athletic, he's a playmaker. I do think he needs to be on the field some.
And maybe you last year, yeah.
Right.
And, maybe, then you look at like Duncan where he's coming back off of a concussion. Maybe you limit his snaps offensively. Brady can take some of those.
Right.
Just to
help
not
spread the,
that's right.
the load a little bit.
Little toss to Williams, and he's probably going to score here. He's to the 10, to the 5, and he just kind of coasts into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think Lamar's kind of gassed on defense. We continue to keep working them. Powering up the middle, and then we kind of hit those edges, and then suddenly, they got their hands on their hips, and they're done. They're done.
Yep. And look, when he's coming at you, and look, he looked like he was coasting.
Yeah.
But when he's coming at you, it's hard to tackle him whenever you're down 30 with 3 minutes to go in the game.
Right.
You're just like, well, you know what? We'll take it back to Meridian, and we'll live to see another day.
Yeah.
So, 34-6 Cougars. 2-point conversion coming.
Again, just I want us to finish this game clean. I want us to execute. I'm sure that's what the coaches are looking for too. It's just continue to play your game. Continue to.
There's a quick handoff out to Sudduth. Two flags on the play.
Down.
He does get in, but that looks like will come back.
It's in the area of holding. He went ahead and called it.
And so it'll.
So we're going to have a resounding win, but there's definitely some things Coach Warren and Coach Jordan can work on with these guys. That let's try to work on cleaning up some of this these penalties, these holding penalties, and work on kind of staying disciplined within the play.
Yep, and I think you hit it, the discipline. I mean, how many personal foul or unsportsmanlike conducts we had tonight? 5 or 6. And,
right.
When you're talking about going forward, that's something that at least you can see where you're deficient in a game where it's 34-6, where you can say, hey, look, guys, we want to play on that edge, but we don't want to go over that edge.
Exactly, and we have a really talented team, hard-nosed, physical, passionate team, but. Again, I think that's kind of the area that Coach can work on is really making sure that we play within ourselves, play the way we're supposed to.
We got it.
Yeah, excellent.
Touchdown.
Excellent play right there.
2-point conversion, good right there. And look, ball into Caffey, touchdown. And that's Bryson Caffey. We've talked about him a little bit.
Bryson has been a solid player all night. He's been in the mix. He's had the ball a couple of times and has helped on defense as well. And like I said earlier, everywhere you look, we've got some guys that can really make some plays for us on both sides of the ball. So.
Yep, you're right. I mean, you're exactly right. We have athletes everywhere, and going to give a little shout out here to the cheerleaders. Doing a great job all night long.
Yep,
Want to make sure that we give them some love on the live stream. They've been battling down there, rooting on our Cougars, and they do an excellent job. Did a great job at halftime.
Yep.
So
without fail, they've been out there cheering these guys on, and
that's
they
right.
do an excellent job. They do a really good job.
And I love their cheerleader uniforms. They look like mid-90s, early
they do
90s.
have that old school.
They do, and I love them. I think they're the best cheerleading uniforms I've seen at Simpson in a long, long time. Got a lot of that gold in there.
Got the gold in there.
The old school, and sometimes it reminds me of when I was a young buck.
Back in the day, huh?
Yeah.
Look, hey, good physical kickoff team right there. Love to see that. We're up high, 36, to 6, but we're still popping pads out there late in the game.
No doubt about it. 36-6, just an absolute dominant performance by our Cougars, and I know we play at home next week. I'm not sure who's on the schedule. It's off the top of my head, I know we got Leak.
It is probably because I think Pee Wee plays, the first game Thursday night, so I'm sure it is Leak.
Okay. Well, look, Leak for the last couple of years has had a really good junior high team. They got that.
Leak has always had a really good program in their junior high and junior varsity. They do an excellent job of getting those guys prepared for the high school level, and no doubt we're going to have a challenge for sure.
But man, for you to beat us this year in JV, and that's a deep ball, but we're right there.
Oh,
and I don't know. It looked like Stamps almost got his second.
Yeah, he was
pick.
Just, he had given him a little cushion because he saw the ball coming, and that ball was just a touch underthrown, and he couldn't quite make that adjustment on that lower throw. It was very close.
Stamps has played well all night, had the interception in the first half, and another good pass defense right there. 2:32 here in the ball game, and we're up 36-6 over the Raiders.
We're giving them a little bit of cushion here, as we kind of walk up with some, but
and quick pitch out to the sideline. Looked like Davis and Dunn out there.
Lamar quarterback, he's just off target right there. It was just a high pass. So.
Fourth down for the Raiders.
But a really good night of football. again, we clean up these penalties. This is a team to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. I mean,
the JV level.
And moves the record to 3-1. You know, an impressive victory over PCS, a 6A school. After that loss to Prep, and then 2 just beat downs of district opponents. Right. You know, first East Rankin last week, and now Lamar.
Right.
And
excellent grab right there. Just real quick, kind of interject. That was an excellent grab. Kind of reached behind him, kind of to his. You know, he kind of reached behind to his left and snagged it one hand. That was kudos to him for that. But you're right. It's hard to really gauge our squads when we have to play these Jackson schools. It's, you know,
right.
So when we get into district play, we can get a better idea of where we really stand.
Right. And it's pretty evident that, you know, it's going to take a well-built JV football team to beat us. And looks like the Cougar is down.
Yeah, we got Sudeth. He's kind of favoring that left leg. Probably, we're hoping another cramp.
And that's
see what
that's what it looks like.
John straightening that leg out. I actually thought it was his left leg, the way he was holding it.
And he's trying to get up, but
well, he is grabbing that. He is grabbing that left knee. Let's see what's going on with him.
It's both of them.
I think he's probably he probably needs to come chill out on the bench and get him some Gatorade.
He's having heck over here.
Knotted up.
Yeah, he's having heck over here.
He's had a heck of a night.
There's no doubt.
Been everywhere. He's ran the ball hard, and he's been in the backfield all night. He needs to stretch it out and get him some fluids in him.
Two minutes to go. Been a long 35 seconds. It seems like we've been talking for 5 minutes and the clock has not gone anywhere.
Yeah, you know, a lot of football games kind of drag in that fourth quarter, and I feel like this is kind of no exception to the rule here. That kind of slowed down a little bit. Now I know Lamar, when they have the ball, they're probably having to throw and stops that clock with incomplete passes, but. Again, that probably got away with some.
Man, what a good catch!
Really good catch. Got away with a little bit of false start.
Yeah, flag on the play.
Maybe that's what we're getting here. Their guys weren't quite set when that ball was snapped.
Looks like a holding. Looks like a holding on Lamar.
Okay. Well, they got away with a legal procedure, but could not run away from the hold.
Holding on Lamar.
Now, that may only be the second penalty.
Not many. I mean, really not
against
many.
Lamar tonight.
So minute 56, seems like there's a whistle every play, after every play.
Yeah, we just,
winding the clock up there.
We want to finish out the game clean and frankly, we want to try to get out of here healthy. I know
That's
a lot
right.
of guys are starting to kind of
cramp up a little bit. That's
roll
right.
Out. If we just finish out strong and just get out of here.
And host of Cougars on the tackle there.
Pass is complete to number 11.
Yeah,
it's like Baldwin and
We're kind
Stamps.
of playing back a little bit, allowing those throws underneath and just continue to chew up clock.
Second down and about 8.
Lamar with a timeout, 90 seconds to go.
So they still.
I mean,
hey, I'm a coach too. I'd want to try to get my plays in too, but.
Yep, you got to get reps in. I get it.
This is just like at this point for them, it's just like a scrimmage practice. You got to run your offense. You got to do the things that you expect, to see. So I get it. Although I'm ready for that clock to wrap up.
That's it. I mean, look, Cougars love basking in the 30-point victory here. But this game's pretty much been done for about 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah, look, I think early on, we hit some big plays. Our athleticism showed early. And look, they just had trouble sustaining drives. They had one good drive. Other than that, they just, barring this one, I know we're playing a little conservative right here, but they just haven't really been able to move the football.
And another flag. It's going to be a false start, it looked like.
This officiating crew is finishing it out to the end now.
False start by the Raiders, so that'll push them back another 5. So it'll be 2nd and 14.
Getting their money's worth.
There's no doubt about it. 2nd and 14. When you look at the stat line, the official's trying to even it up.
Trying to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, So 2nd and 15.
2nd down and 15. Just under a minute 30 to go.
The Cougars' 40-yard line. Handoff right there.
Wrap up.
Baldwin, 1 missed tackle. 2 missed tackles, and Caffey brings him down at the safety position for close to a first down. It is going to be a first down. So about a 17-yard run. A couple of missed tackles there by the Cougars.
Baldwin a little slow to get up. I think the fatigue is starting to show a little bit. Our guys are not quite as fundamentally sound as we had been. And again, this is something that we can grow on. That maybe we need to keep conditioning, keep working, getting that shaped football shape in us. Much better job right there.
Yeah, good job right there by the Cougars. Another high snap, too, by the Lamar center. And, you wonder if their coach tomorrow is just not going to get them to do that the whole practice. Just say, snap it and try to get that cleaned up for next week. And
right. Well, it is, a shotgun snap is a very technical thing. It is a muscle memory type thing. And to our guys' credit, I think we have pressured him into forcing bad snaps. When you have a D lineman or a linebacker that's pressuring you and you are forced to move your feet faster than you want to, it can cause that. It can cause some unwanted snaps there.
Absolutely. Minute and 11 left here in the game. Cougars going to move their record to 3-1, past the halfway mark of the year. 3 regular season games after this one. Have a real opportunity to win all 3 of them. High snap and another high snap, and again they're going to work on that all week next week leading up to their game.
Much like we talked about things that we've got to work on. Lamar, I'm sure that's going to be a point of emphasis moving forward for them.
Absolutely, it better be.
Again,
another
high snap.
Another high snap, and
at this point, I'd probably be moving under center.
Yep, and looks like Lamar's going to take their last time out on 4th and 400. 42 seconds to go.
Kind of at this point, I think if I'm Lamar, I'm trying to get that clock.
Yeah, and get out of here. But they want to use the rep here, but this will be. I guess you just throw it up, or you just run one more play.
Right.
You don't even worry about the down and distance.
I know it, and that's what it is.
Yeah, it is. It's a heck of a long way.
That's what this coach is doing. He's
right.
Still coaching, and all good coaches do. They do it till the end, no matter what the score. You're trying to convey that to your kids. If I'm in Lamar's huddle, I'm telling our guys to continue doing what you're supposed to do.
Yep, compete until it's 3-0.
Get out of your own head. You're overthinking right now. So that's probably kind of what he's wanting to do. He's wanting to see his guys respond in the correct manner, regardless of what the outcome of it is of this play. I would imagine we're going to play pretty soft right here.
Absolutely. And what you hope is just, probably the last competitive play of the game.
Right.
You just don't want anybody to get dinged up.
Right. You don't want anybody dinged up, and give them a pretty good cushion. Let them catch that ball and wrap up and take a knee and get out of here. Back in that 2x2 set, giving them a good 10, 15-yard cushion.
Deep drop, good pass. Stamps again with the pick. And Stamps with his second interception of the game.
Yep.
Great job by Corbin Stamps.
Keep trying him, and he keeps making them pay for it.
That's it. And great job there by Stamps.
Exactly.
And banner game for him. And probably will take a knee, and that will do it.
That should do it. It's a excellent victory for our JV Cougars. Really proud of them. Like I said, there's always things to work on, but look, the sky's the limit for them. I think great job tonight against an excellent opponent.
And look, I think excellent job by you coming in, doing color, adding a ton of knowledge and information to the broadcast, to this special JV broadcast. We're going to try to do a couple more at home over the rest of the season, and if you can join us, that would be awesome. Look.
Oh, absolutely! This is a lot of fun. I literally walked from Pee Wee practice to up here, and it was a lot of fun to come out here and get some extra football in.
Absolutely. And that'll do it for SCA Live, for Coach Green, Coach Lane, myself. Thank you for watching. And if you're not in the hole tomorrow for homecoming, please tune in, watch your Cougars kick some butt over the Taylorsville Tartars at about 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Signing off.
Sounds good.
Coach Lane, Coach McNulty, Coach Green, we will see you tomorrow night.
Look forward to it.
I'm just messing with you, Coach.
I don't know, but I think me and Josh are going to go fully syndicated.
Yeah, no.